What we're going to do now is we're going to graph box plots. Sometimes it's called a box and whisker plot. First step is to put the numbers in order. Then we're going to find the 5-number summary, which is the minimum, Q1, median, Q3, and maximum. We're going to plot the minimum and the maximum with dots, and then the Q1, median, and Q3 with lines. So it's going to look something where we have our lines, we have our dots, and that right there is our box plot. So our first one, what we're going to do is we're going to find our 5-number summary. So our minimum, our Q1, our median, our Q3, and our maximum. Minimum and maximum are really easy. We have the 1 and the 35. The median is our middle number. So when we're looking at this, we see that our middle number is 9. And the Q1 is the middle of our first half of the data. And the Q3 is the middle of the second half of the data. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a number line. And we're going to go by fives. So we have 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. We're going to put a dot at 1. We're going to put a dot at 35. We're going to draw 3 lines. We're going to draw 1 at 3, 1 at 9, and 1 at 20. And that right there is our box plot. Now we're going to describe the distribution. We're going to use the same words that we have before. We're going to talk about our shape, our center, our outliers. Outliers first. Socks, and then our center, and then our spread. So for the shape, we're going to call this skewed right, because if we look at the middle, we see that it's more spread out on the right-hand side than the left. Outliers would be none. We're going to go over how to find outliers on our next set of notes. So for right now, all the outliers are going to be none until we're able to use the formula and find our outliers. Center, we're always going to use the median because that's one of our 5-number summaries. And then for our spread, what we're going to do is we're going to use the IQR. The IQR is Q3 minus Q1. Why we're getting in the habit of this is because that's going to help us find outliers in the next lesson. So that right there is 20 minus 3, which of course is 17. So looking at our next one, this is nice because our numbers are in order again. So we have our minimum, our Q1, our median, our Q3, and our maximum. Minimum is 45, maximum is 74. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That means we have 6 on the left, 6 on the right. So in between 68 and 70 would be 69. Then we're going to look at the first half of the data, and in between 61 and 62 is 61.5, and in between 72 and 73 is 72.5. So we're going to go by tens this time, because the numbers are a little bit more spread out. So I'm going to go 45, 55. I guess it's still by fives. 65, 75. I am going to put a dot at the 45. I'm going to put a dot at the 74. I'm going to draw 3 lines, one at the Q1 value, 61.5, one at the median, which is 69, and then one at the Q3 value, which is 72.5. I'm going to make my box. I'm going to make my whiskers. And so when I'm describing this, I have my shape, which is skewed left because it's more spread out on the left-hand side than the right. Once again, no outliers till next time. And then the center, we're going to use the median. And so our median is 69. And then our IQR is our Q3 minus our Q1. Let me put spread. So our spread is the IQR, which is 72.5 minus 61.5. And that right there gives us 11. So with letter C, what we're going to do is we're going to put the numbers in order. So we have 44, we have 55, 60, 61, 67, 70, we have 75, we have 76, 78, 80, 88, 91, and 95. We're going to find our minimum Q1, median Q3, and our maximum. Minimum is 44, maximum is 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 is a nice number because what we have is an actual median, which is 75. And then we're going to find the middle of the first half of the data, which is 60.5. The middle of the second half of the data, in between 80 and 88, would be 84. And so now we're going to draw our number line. This time I'll actually go by tens. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. I'm going to put a dot at 44. Then 60.5 is a line. 75 is a line. 84 is a line. And then we have a dot at 95. Now, when we're looking at describing it, we have our shape. And when we're looking at our shape, it looks a little bit skewed left. It could be approximately symmetric. So I'm going to say slightly skewed left. Skewed left or approximately symmetric would be fine. And then once again, no outliers. Our center is our median. Make sure you put median, not just center equals. So our center is 75. And then our spread, once again, what we're going to do is we're going to use our IQR, which is Q3 minus Q1. And so what we have is 84 minus 60.5. And that right there would be 23.5. Last one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put the numbers in order. So what we have is 40, 41, 63, 63, 68, 83, 89, 89, 90, 92, 96, 96, 99, and 99 again. We're going to find our 5-number summary. We have our minimum, our Q1, median, Q3, and maximum. Minimum, of course, and maximum are always easy to find. And then our median 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've got 7 on one side and 7 on the other. So in between 89 and 89 would be, of course, 89. Then we have an odd number, so that would be 63. And an odd number, which would be 96. Now for this one right here, what I'm going to do is when I graph it, I'm going to label it because we actually have Algebra 2 test scores. So I'm going to put Algebra 2 test scores. And so I'm going to go by tens again, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. I put a dot at 40, put a dot at 99. I have 3 lines. I have 63. I have 90. I have the 89. And I have the 96. And so describing this distribution, my shape, this one is clearly skewed left. Once again, just today, outliers would be none. We have our center, which is our median, and that would be 89. And then our spread, which is our IQR. We're going to take our Q3 value, which is 96, and we're going to subtract 63. And that, of course, would give us 33.